21-10 with the picks that we have made in terms of the nationally televised games. And I did have a good week, 4-1 with my top 5 Sunday props. So let's get into it here. Official picks that will add to this record. And I will start with Tony Pollard going over 50.5 rushing yards tonight, minus 125 on DraftKings. As we mentioned, pretty solid matchup against Miami. They are allowing the 8th most adjusted yards before contact per attempt, 2.20, the 8th most rushing yards per game, 108.3. Tony Pollard looks good. I mean, he's getting 13 carries a game. They are giving up 22 carries per game. He's only averaging 4.1 yards a carry, but they are giving up 4.9 yards a carry. I also really do love this Jahmyr Gibbs prop. Like, I love Jahmyr Gibbs in general. I had him as one of my top 5 props last week. It was an easy win. And it is much easier right now to run on Seattle than to throw. Seattle does come in undefeated. The Lions are not crushing it. And last week they were coming off that loss. So I thought, and we talked about the data point, when coming off a loss, man, Dan Campbell and Ben Johnson, they run the ball, and they run it with Jahmyr Gibbs, who's averaging 5.2 yards per carry. Seattle is actually giving up 4.3, which isn't, terrible, but they're also down 4 starters. So great play here. Jahmyr Gibbs will go over this number here. We do have a lean for the Titans-Dolphins game, and I'll throw that up there as well. DeAndre Hopkins, again, he'll see a lot of Jalen Ramsey, under 37.5. That would be my lean for the game. And without any further ado for this game here, let's go with the Thursday night special for game number 1. And oftentimes, I go for these because it's a nationally televised game. There's only one on Thursday Night Football most of the time. Obviously, tonight there's 2, but I just thought about it because related to the Zeke prop. Now, if I was looking at that game, the Thursday night game, in a regular Sunday, would I have taken the Zeke prop? No, I would not. But hey, it's a nationally televised game, looking to steal a win. This one here is similar, and I'm going to go just for karma and Tajay Spears being really, really good at football. The Monday night special, Part 1 for week 4 is Tajay Spears over 12.5 receiving yards. He is my guy there, as you see. That's me interviewing Tajay at the Combine. I was telling our guy, Michael Cohen, not a coincidence that I interviewed Tajay Spears, because I set that interview up after watching him ball out at the Senior Bowl for a week, a month or 2 earlier before that Combine. He does have 4 catches in 2 of the 3 games, including last week. I know they were playing from behind a little bit, I guess. He also has 2 or more catches in every game. So not a riveting pick here, but Tajay Spears, they do need to balance things out a little bit here, get him more touches. One of the ways you can do it is get him involved in the passing attack. He's pretty good in that role. I think Pollard might be a little bit better in pass pro, but they're very comparable players. That's why they've talked about these guys being interchangeable. So Tajay Spears over 12.5 receiving yards. We're also going with Tony Pollard over 50.5 rushing yards. Jahmyr Gibbs over 51.5 receiving yards. And then we'll go with a couple of leans real quick. Sam Laporta over 38.5. Again, it's just a lean because he's got that low ankle sprain. And then DK Metcalf. I'm with the grinder, Tom Brawley. I'll go over 65.5. But the Thursday night special for Seattle and Detroit is Tyler Lockett over 43.5 yards, minus 115. We like to use people that no one's talking about, and no one's talking about Lockett after the last couple of weeks. But good matchup. He'll see a lot of Carlton Davis on the outside. He does crush man coverage, so I like this one. Tyler Lockett over 43.5.
Thanks for watching, but don't let the betting insights end here. If you want an extra edge this football season, you can get a month of VSiN Pro right now absolutely free. That means access to our betting insights, analysis, and tools like our betting splits at zero cost to you. Click the link in the description to sign up.